Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is a video today where we have federal lawsuit alleges Ohio district is punishing students for misgendering peers even if it happens at home. Parents defending education, a National Nonprofit Association filed the lawsuit against Otatangi local school district on Thursday in the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of Ohio. The lawsuit alleges that district policies violate students' First Amendment rights by chilling students' speech rights, compelling students to affirm beliefs about sex and gender, and that are contrary to their own deeply held beliefs, and violating parents' 14th Amendment rights through the district's efforts to restrict speech off school grounds and in families' homes. The district students' code of conduct lists transgender identity as a protected group and requires students to use classmates' preferred pronouns. The district's other actions send a clear message to students that only view about gender identity is acceptable. It has pushed parents out of critical gender identity decisions of their children through its use of gender identity support plans for students whose biological gender does not align with their gender identity, which the district uses without the consent of their parents, PDA said in a statement. OSD has also issued transgender guidelines that instruct teachers and other district officials to hide the student's gender identity and preferred pronouns from the student's parents unless the minor student gives permission otherwise. According to PDE, the school district prioritizes the discussion of gender identity over health over other issues, encourages teachers to ask about students' gender identities in class, has flags to latest sexual orientation and gender identity plaques in the hallways and classrooms beginning in the kindergarten. Encourages celebrating holidays, including International Pronouns Day and the Transgender Day of Visibility, and prioritizes events sponsored by the Gay, Lesbian, and Straight Education Network. Olentangi's harassment policies show a deep contempt for the constitutional rights of its students and families, said Parents Defending Education Vice President Caroline Merle Orr. Public schools cannot force students to speak in a way that supports a viewpoint contrary to their deeply held beliefs, nor may schools follow students home to police their speech at all hours of the day on their personal devices. Olentangi has enacted a series of overbroad anti-harassment policies under the guise of exclusivity that flout basic constitutional rights both in and outside of the classroom. The lawsuit asked the court to declare that Olentangi's harassment provisions violate the First and 14th Amendments, as well as to enjoin the district from enforcing the harassment provisions, from punishing speech about gender identity or compelling speech to affirm another person's gender identity, and from punishing students for speech occurring off school grounds that is not for or during school-sponsored activity. Yeah. So, it seems that these schools are going above and beyond. And anything that is happening to students outside of the school is also being punished. But this is a thing that's been happening normally in general with schools, that they'll go out and punish kids that are outside of the school's jurisdiction or rules, etc. And it's really annoying that it does happen a lot. I mean, the mere fact that schools are overreaching their authority is insanity. Now, what we're seeing here is that students are at least coming out in the terms of trying to stop this insanity from happening. Another thing too, as well, that this finally parents have been for the past at least year and a half really been trying to stop this type of lunacy from going forward. But this is what we're going to have to deal with constantly in our country right now, to where students are going to be, punished for things that they say outside of the class, because this is a very communist level type of stuff. Hopefully that we can probably fix this and move on. Alright guys, that's the video. Like, subscribe, share, and as always, take care.